guys, welcome to The Corner, where we talk about anime, manga, and everything in between. And today we are talking about the end of Little Witch Academia. I know, heartbreaking, but it had to be done. So this is the final review of Little Witch Academia. So let's get this review started, shall we? When I say final review of Little Witch Academia, the end of the series so far as we know it, and a perfect ending as well. And there's still a movie I still have yet to watch, and I do plan on watching it and doing it for next week's review, so we have at least one final review for Little Witch Academia. So I guess it's not the final review I'm going to be doing, but it's going to be the final review of the series. Saying that much pains me, because I was enjoying Little Witch Academia, and it ended perfectly. We got to see exactly what happened. The magic missile blasted off. We got to see Akko actually become the great witch that she was bound to become, and see all her friends helping her out and messing with the shiny rod as much as she could until she changed the world itself. And it was that satisfying moment when you actually hear that theme song once again. That one theme song that you hear throughout the whole series play throughout the whole event, and it's just satisfying to hear it because it means Akko has come. Akko has come up to the point of being a great witch. Even though she still can't fly technically, she has come to that point. She's finally arrived, and she's bringing magic back to the world. Her goal in life has now been accomplished, and it continues to be accomplished every single day as she's changed the minds of millions upon trillions, probably just billions, but that's the point, of people, and it comes to a great satisfactory feeling inside, and it's just like, oh gosh, and you just know this ends the whole series just because of how it all ends, and with Akko finally being able to fly, and you just see that, and you're just like, guess there is no more to this that needs to be said. It's been there, it's a perfect ending to it, and if they continued on anymore, it'd be an atrocity, because a perfect ending like this deserved this. The full animated episode was no beginning, no end. It was just constant anime deliciousness. It literally went from beginning to end. You saw the missile going from the beginning. There was no cut point into that big intro. Then it goes all the way to the end. There's no exit point to the outro. And you got to see a full portion of this environment. This is what I love about certain animes. It's just not doing intro or outro and giving you the max amount of anime you can possibly have in one sitting. And honestly, if they didn't do that, they'd probably have to separate this into 2 episodes instead of 1. And honestly, I'm glad they did it all in 1 episode, where we could see it all in its final glory and what it was amounting up to in the end. And I myself loved it, enjoyed it, and all the way to the end. It even got me to a point of feeling a little bit of like, oh, I want to cry tears of joy type of situation, because this ending was beautiful. It was exactly what I wanted to expect from this series, and it didn't, and it surprised me because of how many animes I've seen not end in a great, perfect way for how it ends. And honestly, I'm glad it surpassed my expectations in the end, and I'm glad it surpassed what I normally see for anime endings, because I have seen too many endings that leave off on this giant cliffhanger that will never be finished, because they will never continue it on again. The cancellation of such does happen every so often, but this anime gave it its all and pushed it, and you can see the hard work and determination the artists and the writers have put into this anime in general, how they wanted to make it as perfect as possible and try to deliver feelings for each and every character that they have shown to be a main or side character in it. Every character had their character, even the minor ones, and you can see it in the very end on even the minor characters that we got to see. That one kept eating every time she had a chance, and the other one was a technician geek, always being there, just doing what they need to do and showing how good they can be to the situation as they push Akko and Diana into a situation where they can go, and you see the world praising these guys. You can see the hearts and souls of the writers and the artists went into this anime. No matter with the little miscalculations or the little longer areas that didn't seem to need to be there, it still fit in perfectly because that ending was worth it. And honestly, I'm happy. I don't care if there's another season coming up of this or not. I just care about what they did here. If they want to make some more movies out of Little Witch Academia, they can go ahead and do so, because there's still movies, there's still a movie out there that I still have to watch anyways. But the point is that the series itself ended in the most perfect way. And I don't know why I want to keep saying that so much, but it was that perfect ending you wish for in every anime. That perfect endpoint where you're like, Akka flew. Akka changed the world for once. Akka actually did what she set out to do, and she pushed herself hard. And there's a deeper meaning in this anime than just that, which is more like believe in the magic in your heart, and believe it that you can do things that you should not know, that you don't believe that you can do, because you can accomplish anything in life if you try. And there's even more of more meanings in there than just that, but that's what I pretty much got from this ending of the anime in the end. And it felt great, it felt warming, it felt joyful and tearful, and you just want to smile at the end. Now I know I just went on a big tangent of this, but I literally, before starting this review, just got done watching this anime, and that's what I normally do with every single of my animes I watch, but this one hit deep, this one hit hard, and you could probably just tell by the way I'm describing this ending of the anime that's how good this anime is. And I think the ending makes up for any mess ups they did throughout the anime in the first place. And honestly, I would give it a 10 out of 10 at this point, just because of the fact of how beautiful that ending was, how they set it up. And I would recommend this to anybody that wants to watch it, because of how emotional you will get at the end of the whole thing. Anyways, you guys, I think that would be a perfect note to leave off on. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series as much as I have, and I hope that if you haven't seen it yet and you've just been watching my reviews on it, then I hope that you would go back and watch the whole series, because this anime is a wonderful anime. Some parts you may throw out, but once you get to that end, you'll feel satisfied. You'll feel relief. Just my opinion there. So guys, until the next time, and until that movie review next week, I hope you guys have a great day, and a fun one as well.